now from the Ursula show, which starts at 9 o'clock, here is Ursula Reutin, who's been watching the election results.
Yes.
Latest ballot drop apparently didn't change much in the city council races, so it looks like it's a clean sweep.
Hope springs eternal.
You look really happy. Maybe even too happy.
I have never been this happy on an off-year election with the results, in particular, city of Seattle. I was hoping 2 years ago, I started talking about this on our show, saying this is our chance. Those of us who vote in the city of Seattle, this is our chance to make a real difference in terms of the future of the city of Seattle. Mm-hmm. And yes, I think that the city council plays a big fat role in that. And I think a lot of people, Democrats, independents voting, because that's the majority in the city of Seattle, we're saying, we might be liberal, but this has just gone too far.
This is not what we asked for.
No, this has gone way too far. Is the crime better? No, it's gotten worse. Is the homelessness crisis better? No, it's gotten worse. Are we more business friendly? No, it's gotten worse. Is downtown ever going to recover from the pandemic? Not the way it's going right now. So I think a lot of people are looking like, I'm not happy with this council. There was a poll before the vote, before the election, and only 20% of those polled said they thought the city council was doing a good job. I just was holding my breath because I know I've been disappointed before. But I'm really happy that I think it's moderating.
Now, you have some pretty good contacts in the law enforcement community.
I sure do.
Is this a morale booster?
I think it's going to be. One of the big things that I kept hearing over and over again is, especially in 2020 and 2021, the whole defund the police and the feeling that there were members of the city council that were actively against the police department. I don't think that they're going to be able to bring that up anymore. I think we're still feeling the repercussions of all of that. And I want to just be real clear. As much as I was against defunding the police, I'm all in favor of trying to reform and improve the culture within the police department.
We got too black and white on the issue, right?
Exactly.
Where it was either all or nothing. It was either we have homeless encampments everywhere or shelters everywhere, police everywhere or no police everywhere. And yeah, what we're seeing is a moderating effect of that swinging.
Yes. So when I say hope springs eternal, I was hoping that the latest counts wouldn't change the races. There's one race where one incumbent, Dan Strauss, looks like he probably will pull it off if the trends continue. But he's in it with was it Pete Hanning, and it's within just a couple dozen.
Yeah, but he
votes.
had an epiphany, right?
Exactly.
He went from defund the police to hell no.
Yeah. Exactly. And I'm glad that you pointed out that, because you can't have revisionist history. Now, just admit it. Just say, you know what, I was wrong on that.
And accountability, too. Hope springs eternal. We will have a almost brand new Seattle City Council, but the only way the change is going to do anything significant is if there's accountability.
Exactly.
So we can't let up on saying, hey, Dan, didn't you say this?
Exactly.
Why'd you change now? We did interview him, nice guy, great ideas about building housing, but couldn't answer a question to save his life. Typical politician, right? So that accountability still needs to be there. No matter how much you like the council and the candidates who are winning, you have to push them.
Exactly. And you know how often, you see the text line, how often people will say, oh, Seattle voters, you get what you deserve. Well, I think Seattle voters are saying, look, this is not what we wanted, and we need to bring back pragmatism, results, and get rid of all the performative stuff.
And also realize, too, that it's not about retaliation. Just because Seattle went through a progressive, socialist, whatever you want to call it, city council, that was something that the city tried. It didn't work, clearly, and so we're voting over again. And so, I agree with you, and I think the G and Ursula show do a great job of taking the tribalism that has gripped the country and has gripped local politics and going, no, there's a middle ground, just like we're finding here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How many people voted, by the way?
Not
What's the turnout?
enough. You know how we were groveling the day before and the day of the election, begging people to vote.
Yeah.
I've mentioned it on our show. There was a time I couldn't vote. I was a German citizen, wasn't an American citizen until the late 90s. And I couldn't vote. I was working here, going through each election, reporting on elections, like, man, it stinks not to have a vote. And I cannot believe anyone would give up that opportunity. But we did turn a few people around. They said, because of you, because of your hounding, we did vote. So
what's the number? What's the voter turnout?
I think we might crack 40%.
40%. Yikes. So 6 in 10 ballots went into the recycle. If that. Probably some people just threw them in the garbage.
It's crazy.
What more can you do?
I know.
They deliver it to you. They pay for your postage.
So, okay, it means my vote counts for more.
I guess
it
so.
is the
You're okay
easiest
with
place
that.
in the country to vote.
It is. Yeah.
Thank you, Ursula.
Thank you.